After months of military buildup, Russia has invaded Ukraine. Good evening. Thanks for joining us on this heavy day. I'm Adonis Albright.
And I'm Jenny Day. The death toll climbing. More than 40 Ukrainian soldiers and up to 10 civilians have been killed. Protests like this one are being held around the world, all in support of Ukraine. Today, President Biden sent a clear message to the Kremlin. Isabel Rosales is there in Washington with details on the latest sanctions being rolled out by the White House.
President Joe Biden unleashing several more crushing economic sanctions against Russia, saying they're designed to, quote, maximize long-term impact on Russia and minimize the impact in the U.S. and its allies.
The United States is not doing this alone.
Biden says the new sanctions will block 4 major Russian banks from the U.S. financial system, freezing their assets.
We will limit Russia's ability to do business in dollars, euros, pounds, and yen to be part of the global economy.
Before the first light of dawn, the Russian attack began. Missiles raining down on locations near the capital, Kyiv. Stunned Ukrainian families taking cover in subways turned bomb shelters.
They actually attacking in our neighborhood and they're making us feel insecure and very unsafe.
Others scrambling to pull money out of ATMs or deadlocked in traffic to evacuate the capital city of Kyiv.
Well known.
In a chilling TV broadcast, Russian President Vladimir Putin warning other countries to not interfere.
Russia's response will be fast and leave you such consequences you will never face again, and you faced again in your history.
Biden unfazed in his response.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences.
In Washington, Isabel Rosales.
Closer to home, Governor Doug Ducey is responding to the news overseas. In a tweet, he says, quote, Arizona stands with the people of Ukraine. Their cause is our cause. We join our nation and the free world in condemning the unprovoked act of aggression against them, and we are praying for every innocent life and a swift resolution to this conflict, end quote. And on the other side of the aisle, Senator Kyrsten Sinema is also weighing in. She released a statement saying, quote, Russia's illegal, unprovoked attacks on free and democratic Ukraine directly threaten American national security interests and the sovereignty of our allies. I support increased aggressive sanctions and call on NATO and other democratic, peaceful countries to stand united in swift, decisive action against Russia's aggression.
Team coverage tonight with 6,000 U.S. troops currently standing by overseas and another 7,000 members of our military en route to Germany. We have asked how many local men and women are responding from MCAS Yuma, but don't quite yet have a hard number for you just yet. We'll certainly keep you posted and wish for their safety. Still, though, here locally, following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, those in the desert Southwest are reacting. Many locals are upset to hear the news. Some people who we spoke to believe America should not be even getting involved in the conflict. One local told us that he thinks our country's resources should be devoted to other issues.
We have more problem here in the United States, especially in the border, and we should put our troops in there first instead of helping other countries.
Yeah, humans aren't the only ones who feel this way. The National Opinion Research Center recently conducted a poll about the issue, finding only 26% of Americans believe we should interfere in that conflict.
Certainly a developing situation. To stay informed when we're off the air, download our free mobile app. Switching gears.